Gredek, jestem gotowy na twoją misję. Czas nauczyć się korzystać z kapsakwy. Rozumiem, że to działa jak Pokemon w świecie Pokemon. Ale piękna pogoda. Smyk wskaże mi miejsce, gdzie mam użyć kapsakwy. Bardzo chcę zobaczyć jej działanie. To ja mam łapać?
Deke enjoys coming here to watch the beasts, especially the puffle of puffskeins nearby. It would be nice
Patrzy na zwierzęta, tak?
All you need to do is get close, direct the open knapsack toward the puffskein, and in it'll go. All right.
Okej. Do mnie. Kurwa. Będę mógł porywać te małe kulki? Niezłe.
I managed to rescue a puffskein.
You can rescue as many as the knapsack will hold.
A ile ich pomieści?
Poachers capture puffskeins and, well, Deke isn't sure what they do with them. Deke is certain they will be safer with you. Now, not all beasts will be as simple to rescue as a puffskein. Deke suggests you next find a beast that can fly.
Memrotka?
A jobberknoll, perhaps.
All right. Where would I find one?
Deke knows
Gdzie tam
of some to the west, nesting in a large tree overlooking Hogwarts. But we must be careful. Deke has seen poachers in the area recently. Deke will meet you there whenever you're ready.
O! Spotkaj się z smykiem, pojrzy miejsce występowania mamrotków. Jasne. Ale chwila. O mnie?
Everything's all right now.
To był jeszcze jeden, jestem pewny.
Revelio.
Hop, hop. Małe kurwie, chodźcie tu. Opa! Jestem Gredek, ale piękny widok na Hogwart. Coś niesamowitego.
Hello, Deke. Shall we continue?
Oh, good. Deke was worried about you, what with all the
Tak,
poachers in
kilku
the
skasowałem
area.
po drodze.
Perhaps we should work quickly.
Wpadli w moje,
The
można powiedzieć,
jobberknolls
tłuste
are
łapy.
just here in this large tree.
Co jeśli nie znajdę żadnych
What if
zwierząt?
I can't find any beasts in their usual habitat?
Beasts won't stray too far from their homes. Look nearby or simply
Rozejrzyj się w
wait
ich
a
pobliżu
moment
lub poczekaj, aż
and they
wrócą.
should return.
O, racja. Jakieś wskazówki dotyczące ratowania nieuchwytnych zwierząt?
Do
Może
you
masz jakieś
have any
rady?
advice on how I can rescue more elusive beasts?
Levioso is not only helpful when rescuing flying beasts, it can also help rescue beasts that are generally hard to catch.
Okej, czyli
Try using
zlewiosować,
that
a
spell
potem
the next
złapać.
time you encounter a small or otherwise elusive beast.
Okej. Jak to było pracować dla kłusownika? No bo rozumiem, że pomagałeś im.
Would you mind talking a bit more about what it was like working for your former master?
Deke's master was not kind to beasts, or to Deke. He saw beasts only as a source of income, to be used for potion ingredients and labor, and Deke will not say more. But Deke is grateful to be at Hogwarts, where he can help care for beasts and make amends for the things his master made him do.
Then I shall go and rescue a jobberknoll.
Good luck. Deke will be waiting.
Okej. To latające coś. Chyba, że trzeba zastopować je.
Levioso!
To teraz? Do torby. Gdzie mi kurwa spierdalasz?
No, you don't.
Okej, mam go.
I'll look after you.
Ćwir.
Levioso!
Nie ty, kurwa, nie ty. Wracaj tu.
I'm not going to hurt you. I rescued a jobberknoll.
Deke hopes your jobberknoll finds the knapsack nice and cozy.
O, na pewno.
Poachers want them for their feathers, and are not kind
Masz
when
rację,
they gather
łysy.
them.
Are there any other beasts nearby?
Just one that Deke knows of, a herd of moon calves. They live in a clearing of trees up this footpath. Deke will see you there.
O, jestem. Sobie zaaktywuję tylko płomień. Piomień fiu. Legowisko Lunbali. O, pierwszy raz w ogóle słyszę o
Hello,
Lunbalach.
Deke. Is this the clearing you mentioned?
It is. Moon calves gather near the large tree.
Maksymalny level 40, niestety.
But only under the light of the moon. So, unfortunately, unless you have a way to hasten time, you might sometimes have to wait until nightfall to see them.
Okej. Jeszcze pytanko, jak się znalazłeś w Hogwarcie?
How did you
Chciałbym
end
trochę
up
cię
at
poznać.
Hogwarts after working for your former master?
Deek's prior master had no family, so when he died, all of his house elves were relocated by the ministry. Deek was the most fortunate one, as Deek was sent to Hogwarts. Deek's friends were not as fortunate.
I shall go and find a moon calf then.
Deek will be waiting for your return.
Stój. Do mnie. Spokój.
I'll look after.
Ale będzie łapando. Stać wszyscy! Jesteście kurwa zatrzymani. Ktoś tu wpierdalał kurwa grochówę. Nielegalnie, co? Nie tak szybko! Zaraz mi powiesz, gdzie koledzy mieszkają. Stać, nikt nie spierdala. Co? Koleżków nie ma, co? Oj, sorry. Jestem.
It was a
I'm
bit
Lulabule.
trickier than the others, but I have a moon calf now.
Another beast, safe and sound. Shame we didn't see the moon calves dancing. It's a marvelous sight. Deek supposes you're finished here.
Ja też tak myślę.
You'll be able to rescue many more beasts, but for now, let's bring the ones you've gathered back to the room.
All right.
Deek will meet you back in the room whenever you're ready.
Do zobaczyska. No, Dick pokazał kilka triczków, jak sobie kilka stworków porwać. Siema, Dick! Jestem z
There
powrotem.
you are. Now, we need to show the beast you rescued their new home.
Patrz, trzeba kupić karmnik.
Not enough room to let them out here. Imagine all those beasts running amok. That wouldn't do at all.
Aha.
Perhaps if you focus on what your beasts need, the room will provide. What exactly did you think of?
Plac dla ptaków? O domku dla zwierząt? O kurwa, rozjebałem sobie chatę całą, no nie.
You've done it!
But what is it?
Deek isn't sure. Only one way to find out. Meet you inside when you're ready.
Jestem gotowy. Jest chyba jakaś Zwierzolandia. Wow!
Look at this. It's amazing.
Where are we, Deek?
It seems to be a place for
Deek.
your beasts to live, a vivarium of some sort. Oh, your beasts will be quite comfortable here. They'll live healthy, safe lives. Perhaps you want to release them. Let them see their new home.
Wypuść w menażerii uratowane zwierzęta. Rudego na pewno. Jednego ptaszka. Jednego tego kurwa naćpanego... O, nie wiem co to jest. Opos? Jakiś jebany? Szczur? Jeszcze jeden. O kurwa! Pak się porobiony. I jeszcze? Ptasior! Pidgeotto! Kroczyłeś jak trener Pokémon, coś tu jest.
Deek thinks the vivarium will be a fitting new home for your beasts.
Indeed. I only hope we'll have enough space for all of them.
Na pewno.
Deek hopes so too. But if you do run out of room, Madam Peck at
Oh,
Brood
świetnie.
Peck in Hogsmeade will help to find safe homes for them.
Any beasts that the room can't hold?
Yes, she's well known for helping to care for beasts in need, and she'll give you a fair price for them. Speaking of care, beasts that are well fed and groomed will provide you with valuable magical materials, such as puffskein hair, for example. If you gather some magical materials from your beasts, Dee can show you how to use them.
Very well. I shall let you know when I have some.
Ogarnąłem wszystko, co trzeba ogarnąć.
I use the enchanted loom, Deek.
Wonderful.
Will I be able to weave even more powerful magic into my clothing with the loom?
You will, by rescuing even more powerful beasts. For now, however, Deek suggests you explore the vivarium and get to know the beasts you've already rescued.
Can I use the loom to enhance any item of clothing?
The loom will only enhance clothing of a certain quality. Deke suspects you'll find more valuable clothing as you explore. Deke also knows that some of the shops in Hogsmeade can provide you with a variety of clothing for you to enhance.
Thank you for your help, Deke.
Wielki John? Spotkał się z Nat i czeka na nie w pobliżu zamku? Oczywiście. Okej, spotkanie z Gryffindorką, z Gryfonką.
Psst, over here.
Cześć.
Quietly.
Wykradł się z Hogwartu.
I'm glad that you received my owl. We need to stay low and remain quiet.
Ale o co chodzi?
What's going on? Why are we all the way out here?
As promised, I did some investigating to find out what Harlow is up to. I followed him to the Hog's Head. I noticed him reading a letter. All I could see was that it was signed by and bore the seal of Victor Rookwood. And one other thing. Harlow mentioned you to his colleagues. They did not mistake you for someone else, did they?
Kto to kurwa? Kojarzy,
They
jasne.
didn't. Rookwood and Harlow are after me.
Why did you lie to me? And what do they want with a Hogwarts student?
Professor Fig told me to keep things quiet, but I know I can trust you, Natty. Rookwood and Harlow want something Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Grimgotts?
Just before I came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
Teraz ona i
There's one more
Sebastian wiedzą.
thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it. And I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know it's a lot to take in.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it's safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. And we can help to take them down for good. That letter is the tangible proof that Officer Singer needs. It is why I followed Harlow here and why I wrote to you.
A nie możemy pójść do ministerstwa i się rozjebać po prostu?
Can't we just bypass Officer Singer and go directly to the ministry?
Do you think they will listen to a student? Only Officer Singer can start an investigation. The ministry will come in later.
You seem to be very determined in stopping Rookwood and Harlow. Why?
I knew men like him in Uganda. I know how bad things can get if they are not stopped. It's a long story, one I promise to share when we have more time. For now, let's do what we came to do.
I'll help you find the letter, Natty.
I'm glad to hear it. First, we must access the castle keep. I'll check the main gate, see if you can find another way in. I do not see any guards, but we should still try to be as quiet as possible. Harlow is here after all.
I wonder what that does. Perhaps something with that did it.
Ci pewnie przyda, co? Gdzie dostać tam? Proste zadanie. Wszystkie te zagadki czegoś mnie nauczyły, widzowie. Teraz można powiedzieć, że jestem mistrzem w tą grę.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
Nie wierzę, że muszę to pisać, ale do was, pomyleńców, nigdy nie dociera. Bramy otwieram za pomocą pchnięcia, nie za pomocą eksplozji. Upole.
Depulso.
Amatorszczyzna.
Depulso.
Wielki czarownik.
Arresto momentum. Accio.
Well done. I will be right down.
Okej.
I will get the door.
O! Co on wyprawia?
Do you know that hippogriff?
O nie, odłączam kabel, odpada. Teraz się skończyło. Tylko ja mogę się znęcać nad
Very
zwierzętami
well.
w tej
New
okolicy.
plan. I get the evidence and you free that hippogriff. Agreed? This is our chance. Go!
Jasne. Czyli walka? Oh no.
Blasted!
Fuck, znowu jakaś pierdolona zagadka.
Gotta be
No!
another way to get up to the roof. Somewhere.
Depulso.
A ja miał być po cichu.
Tragus Totalis.
O, wyczułeś mnie, co?
Levioso. You'll need to be quicker than that. Levioso. Repulso.
Okej? A wy nie wiedzą, kto ich zniszczył. O, siemano. Po kolei, nikt nie wychodzi z pokoju. Jesteście podejrzani. O, kreci, kurwa, to ty tym bardziej, bo takiego jeszcze nie miałem. Niuchacz! Okej, wszyscy na ziemię. Policja do spraw, kurwa, zwierzaków. Gdzie reszta? Okej. Następny. W kolejce. Basta. Dostawa. 4 memrotki, 3 kuchary, 2 hipogryfy, 2 afonik, 0 feniksów.
Revelio.
Trochę złota. Ale nas nagli czas. Klasyczny kapelusz czarodzieja. Astrid. Pilnuj moich zapasów. Kłamca pozwolił na nasze własności. Manfred. Dochodzi do jakichś konfliktów tutaj, kochani. O, jest! Wiosło skrzydła! O! I twój ziomal! Wszystko będzie dobrze. Zaraz się uwolnimy.
There you are.
Ja walę mu tego brązowego.
Come on.
Hello, more.
Hurry.
Piękne efekty, super efekty. Avada Kedavra tu rzucona strzał. O, lecimy. Wow, pierwszy raz latam na tym. Jak to się leci?
Faster, high wing.
Oj, sorry.
High wing. Go.
Trzeba trzymać.
There's the Hogwarts Express. Must be returning from an unscheduled run.
Zobaczcie. Jo cię kręca. Niżej, niżej, Gryfie. Nad pociągiem. Dobrze. Ale przygoda, kurwa. Wow, krzoki. Dasz się jeszcze zniżyć? Wow, wyżej, wyżej. Mi casa su casa. Wow, coś niesamowitego.
How exciting.
It was exhilarating, wasn't it? I wasn't sure we were going to make it out alive.
Dziękuję, Kuri.
There was no need to worry.
Jezu, ptasior, zobacz,
I
tam
had it
pociąg
all
leci.
under control.
Ale imersja.
Were you able to find the letter?
Summoned it straight out of Hallow's hands. I will say, I did not expect to see him cast the killing curse at us. He won't forget this. Be on your guard.
Of course. What did the letter say?
That Rookwood's looking for a phoenix. Not sure where he will find one. But it also included Harlow's orders to inspect that castle for the poachers. Enough to connect Harlow to the crimes. I shall deliver the letter to Officer Singer. She'll have to do something when she sees it. Now, tell me, where did you meet these hippogriffs?
I've only met Highwing before. Poppy introduced us.
Poppy Sweeting knows a hippogriff.
Tak.
Of course she does.
Poppy.
Poppy will be relieved to know that Highwing's safe. I came to the right person for help. My mother will be worried. I must go. Seek me out soon. I shall have much to tell you.
Dajcie ze stronami w cieniu rodowodu. O! Pomagałem im, zobaczymy. O tym czarną magię możemy nauczyć Sebastian. Jazda. Wow, panowie, co się dzieje?
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
O co chodzi?
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
Czarna magia jest niebezpieczna, ale ciekawi mnie.
The dark arts do pique my interest.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of
Dziękuję,
turn.
kawun, mister
Ominous's family
kubeczek,
history
atki.
is personal to him.
Możesz mi nie potrzebuje się nazwałem. Nie no, stary, nawijak, już
I'd like
zacząłeś
to know more
powiedzieć A, to
about
dawaj
it
B.
if you wouldn't mind telling me. I won't repeat it.
Very well. But do keep this between us. Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus curse?
Nie wiem, znaczy coś tam słyszałem, ale nie znam.
What does the Cruciatus curse do?
It's known as the torture curse, Crucio. It inflicts intense, excruciating pain on the victim. Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself
Pierwsze
to do it.
zaklęcie z czarnej magii, w
As
końcu.
punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
Dobra, przecież co, nie miał wyboru.
That's awful.
No to się będę
No
podlizywał.
matter the circumstance, he should never have cast it. He
Żeby
should have known
jednak mi
better.
zdradził to
Trust me.
zaklęcie.
It's not as easy as you might assume, thinking straight when you've been hit with Crucio. After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough. I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
Okej, a będzie to zaklęcie uczone, czy nie? Szkoda. Obóz Rowlanda ukleja, to jest chyba wuj tej dziewczyny z Hufflepuffu.
Could this be Mr.
Tak
X's
myślałem,
campsite?
przypał, orkowie.
Flipendo! Levioso! Much too
Now to find out
Okay.
what happened here.
Chyba wszyscy, ale nie. To jest kolejny oddział. Czuwam ich magiczną moc.
Revelio!
Trzeba to przeszukać. Czyli zajęli jego obóz. To bliżej Hogwartu są.
Mr. Oakes' trade journal.
Tak jest, handlował z nimi i doszło do starć, zobaczcie.
Adelaide said that her
Ooh.
uncle kept notes of his trades.
Tutaj
Perhaps-
jesteśmy, obóz.
Perhaps these landmarks will lead me to him.
Ścieżka pokazuje do góry, chyba. Na początku zajmiemy się
Revelio!
przyjemniaczkami na górze. Ma tu jakiegoś zwierzaka, torturowanego. Bądźcie czujni, to mogą już czarnoksiężnicy być na wysokim poziomie. O,
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
jaskinia. Podejrzane.
Confringo! Flipendo! Levioso! Flipendo! Confringo! Levioso! Flipendo! Flipendo! Confringo!
To tajemnicza jaskinia. Może inaczej.
Lumos.
Drogi.
Revelio.
Wow. Okej. Wow. Ugh. Super, sweter zrobiony na drutach.
What are you dribbling over there? Look like you've been had by a flock of yourself.
Brońta się.
Levioso. Defender. Confringo. Reparo.
Cię kurwa naprawię jeszcze.
Expelliarmus.
Nie, ja tu się teraz w ogóle totalnie pogubiłem. To nie jest na pewno to miejsce, którego szukam. Oj, z pewnością nie. Okej, kochani. No to jest... O Jezus, coś już się zgasło. Nie widać kanału. Tu jest niby droga, ale prowadzi do czego?
What do we have here?
A, czyli troszeczkę dalej, troszeczkę dalej. No mapa musimy troszkę mnie zmylić.
I may have more luck higher up in the keep.
Revelio.
Dobra.
Defender. Confringo.
Now here's a sad-looking place. A ladder. That's what I need.
Goblińska placówka, bo muszę to przelecieć. O. O.
Defender. Confringo. Descender. Levioso.
I od razu unik, bo ma energię. Obracasz się. O. Świetnie.
This is the spot on the map. I'd best have my
Ruiny
wits about
Koru,
me.
tu muszę trzymać tego całego Oaklanda. Co mi gość przysporzył kurwa czasu. Z godzinę mi dopierdolił gameplayu dzisiaj. Jedziemy z tym.
What will we find in here?
O, strasznie.
Confringo. Descender.
Ale musieliśmy tych poboczniaków zrobić sporo, bo łatwo bijemy wrogów. 2-3 hity. Duża przewaga levelowa, prawie 6 leveli tutaj chyba.
Hello?
Hej, pst.
Mr. Oakes?
Yes, I'm here. They've taken my wand. This cell has an enchanted lock. I have experience with these locks, but I need my wand if I have any chance of opening it.
Okej.
Boiler door. I've heard them speak of it.
I need to find Mr. Oakes' wand.
Zaklęcie myjące.
Where could it be? This must be Mr.
Yes.
Oakes' wand. Perhaps now he can set himself free.
Teraz możemy uwolnić Oaklanda.
Pass me my
Jestem.
wand. I can't get out of this damn cell without it. It's my last hope. Please. Oh, my wand. Oh, thank Merlin. Thank you.
Wiesz co, te 2 sety skilla no stop zmienia, bo każdy potwór różnie coś, wiesz, potrzeba. A różne komba sobie co jakiś czas zrobię.
Found my
Komba,
wand
wiesz,
and-
na ślepo wciskam.
Wait, you're a student? Oh, we must get you to safety immediately.
O, zacznijmy od tego, że to ja ci pomagam.
It's all right, Mr. Oakes. I've dealt with these goblins before.
Dear Merlin, you're either very lucky or very talented. Well, how did you find me?
I'm a friend of Adelaide's. She was worried about your business with Ranrock's loyalists.
Oh, she was right to be. I couldn't go through with the agreement, and when I told them, I ended up blindfolded and behind bars. Been locked in that infernal cell for so long, they'd forgot I was even there. I overheard things. If only I could reward you for what you've done. Blasted goblin stole every knut on me. All I can say is thank you. Truly.
Okej, a co pan podsłuchał? Może pan jakieś wieści ma? Przydadzą mi się w moim investigation.
Sad tale, really. I think I know where Ramrock's unfortunate vendetta against wizardkind began. Although dragon breeding was outlawed by the Warlocks Convention of 1709, Ranrock stumbled upon an illegal dragon camp. He was young, found the creatures fascinating. He'd visit the camp in secret whenever he could, never making his presence known. After weeks of sly surveillance, he finally summoned the courage to speak to the wizard in charge. Ranrock wanted to join them and the creatures. The wizard happened to drop his wand. Ranrock saw an opportunity. He picked it up, went to hand it back as a means of introducing himself. The sight of a goblin with a wand sent the wizard into an instant rage.
Ranrock w takim razie zły
He
przez
beat
to.
Ranrock nearly to death.
Polipcie.
Ever since, Ranrock has despised wizard kind. Sees us all as
Czyli
cruel.
tak naprawdę był dobry, ale wyszło chujowo.
Am I right that you speak gobbledygook?
Unbeknownst to Ranrock's fiends, I do. I've always had an
to
affinity
ma
for
sens.
goblin culture. Knew I wanted to be a metal trader ever since I was a lad. It wasn't easy learning the language. It's complex, and my memory's as weak as my knees these days. But after decades working with fine goblin folk, I grew fairly proficient. At least, I'd like to think so.
Okej. Dziękuję, że
I'm
mogłem
grateful
pomóc.
I was able
Mam
to
nadzieję, że
help
do
you,
zobaczenia.
Mr. Oakes.
Że córa się wynagrodzi.
Adelaide thinks the world of you.
Oh, and I her. She's become quite savvy to my trading habits, always analyzing my
Widać, że jakiś
detailed
taki tłusty
outs.
gość robi za plecami
Only
jakieś
I
dziwne
hadn't
interesy.
resorted to trading with such fiends. A lesson I shan't soon forget. Having my wand back is like being reunited with an old friend. I must return home and inform Adelaide of my safety. Will you be all right?
I'll be fine, Mr. Oakes. You get back to Adelaide. I assure you, her worries outweigh yours.
Oh, I'm anxious to see my dear niece. And then I plan to travel far from here for my next round of trading. Thank you. May life reward you justly for your deeds. Be well, my friend.
Zobaczyska, ale przynajmniej dzięki temu pobocznemu
Mr.
questowi
Oakes was lucky.
dowiadujemy się od
Ranrock's luck would
Ranrocku
never
sporo.
have freed him.
No to co, zajęcia z astronomii. Lecimy wątek główny. Wieża astronomiczna. Jakaś nauka zaklęcia. No i pchany wątek główny. A jak tam to wygląda procentowo? 38%, nice. Astronomia. Wiele można wyczytać z gwiazd.
The dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Może być racja. O, cappuccino spóźnione na zadanie na lekcję. Siema. Sorry. Byłem pod śmietnikami.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck.
Okej, observation deck. Ale zimniutko. Będzie zima, no.
Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
O kurwa, jakiś wyszczeleniec. Nie dziwię, że jest tam. Co tam masz? Wow, pani Wesley się przebiera, nice.
No, bring it into focus on your own.
Wyostrz. Super. Chyba jestem dobry w tym.
Now I expect all of
Przecież
you
on,
to
kurwa,
put
jointa
your
wielkiego pali.
stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
Hello. I don't believe we've met officially. I'm Amit. I'm something of an astronomy buff.
Siemanko, witam
It's
cię.
nice to meet you.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow
idzie w
for
złą
the rest
stronę.
of term.
A wiesz co? A niech będzie. Tak, ogarniesz mi teleskop.
That's very kind of you, Amit. Are you sure you won't need it?
I'm certain. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplar. You've heard of it, I assume?
Castelia Contemplar?
I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards. and
Okej, nie ma
bring
problemu.
the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Świetnie. Dzięki wielkie. Znajdź teleskop Amita w magazynie. Okej. Na razie, trzymaj się. Siemano, pst, mam twój teleskop.
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I'd expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
Aha.
Yes, what is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
Okej, czy jakiś haczyk to jest. Dobra, potrzebujesz pomocy, żeby go znaleźć, tak?
And you need someone to help find it.
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather
Gargulików.
get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
Czy ja dzisiaj ostrożnie stawiałem, stary, ale niech będzie, wchodzę w to.
No need to convince me. Let's get going.
Brilliant. You won't regret it. The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong.
Lumos.
We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing.
Okej, myślisz to bezpieczne? Będzie czeka nas wpierdol. Albo przypał.
It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here.
Robi się dziwnie.
It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
Dziękuję Frodo, Mario Ever.pl,
It's
X
not
Light Storm
that
i Monkey.
creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones. Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
Jasne, zajmę
If
się
you're
tym.
sure.
Słaniaj mnie.
Revelio.
A little foreboding.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course. It's just not as tidy as I expected.
Incendio.
Jakaś skrzynka, to znajdę to moje.
More cobwebs. You don't think any
Yes.
spiders might be lurking about?
Masz swój stół,
Oh
stary.
no, not this close to school,
I
Amit.
think you should do the honors. Go on.
Lumos.
try it out.
Dałem go użyć.
Could I ask you something?
Oh, certainly.
Skąd ta fascynacja gwiazdami?
Why are you so fascinated with stars?
I suppose because there is so much to learn about them. I mean, there is plenty to learn about a lot
Dzięki
of
Szatan
subjects,
TV.
but astronomy seems limitless. Always something new being discovered. They are forever discovering new moons and stars. In fact, they discovered a new planet just 50 years ago.
Okej. A gdzie znajduje się stół? Aha, przecież stoimy obok
Where
niego. No,
precisely
nieważne.
is the table we're looking for?
According to an old astronomer's chronicle I found in the library.
Właściwie to wszystko.
Actually, that's all I wanted to know.
Oh, very well then.
Pora sprawdzić, jak to działa. A, chyba tutaj się go używa. O!
The
Wow.
constellation should appear near the center of your view. As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart.
A to rozumiem. Chyba to czuję. A, chyba coś zjebałem. Tak. Lutnia. Twój stary gra na
I was
lutni.
right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
O, nie mogę się doczekać, stary.
Thank you, Amit. I look forward to reading them.
And I look forward to writing them. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forests.
O!
All beckoning
To
to
może
be
już coś takiego
discovered by
widziałem,
a
tylko nie wiedziałem
worthy
tego użyć, bo nie
astronomer.
mamy tego
And if I have
teleskopu.
ever seen one,
I pewnie tylko w nocy
it's
to
you.
działa.
Oh,
Dziękuję
and
Kowalos,
about my
dziękuję
own telescope.
GWHP, dziękuję
Don't bother
Gibos.
returning it.
Siemano,
You should
chłopaki.
keep it.
That's quite generous. Thank you.
You are welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know.
It's all in the
Mówię
throat,
wiatr.
really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon.
Znajdź stoły astronomiczne.
You would be wise not to underestimate this student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen.
O, dziękuję. Miło to
And I've been
słyszeć.
teaching a long time.
Trochę mi zajęło
It
kilku
is a
ogarnięcie
joy
sprawy,
to
ale wiem wiele o
have such
goblinie.
a student. It can be.
There you are.
I received your owl. I was able to speak with Lodgok, the goblin I mentioned before.
What did you learn?
He and Ranrock were close once, but they had a falling out.
You believe he can be trusted?
Myślę, że... Kurwa, ciężko powiedzieć w sumie. Ciężko
He
powiedzieć.
seems trustworthy. Difficult to know, really. But Sirona Ryan trusts him.
Well, that's something, I suppose. Supposing he can be trusted, will he help us get to Ranrock?
I retrieved a stolen helm. He hopes to return to Ranrock in order to regain his confidence.
You have been busy. Let's hope your efforts result in our learning something about Ranrock's plans.
Lodgok did mention that Ranrock is searching for something, but he couldn't say what. Perhaps that helm will yield some answers.
Ranrock is searching for something. I feared as much. I've heard an unusual amount of activity, goblins and wizards, I surmise, when visiting my portrait at my castle.
Rookwood Castle?
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
Niczego pan nie widział?
You didn't see anything? Speak with anyone?
I did not. In fact, I did not make myself known. I only recently returned there and did not recognize nor trust anyone that I heard. I stayed out of sight so as not to tempt my portrait's destruction.
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
My descendant? A dark wizard? I'm afraid we've no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood Castle immediately. Not only is it the location of the next trial, it is home to a source of power that would be devastating in the wrong hands. I do wish we had the luxury of time. However, I do not doubt your abilities. Find my portrait there as soon as you can.
Very well, sir. I'm on my way.
Best of luck.
Dzięki wielkie. Czyli przed nami kolejna próba.
No time to waste.
Racja.
I'll meet you at Rookwood Castle.
Do zobaczenia.